Welcome back to Couch Creatives, ladies and gentlemen. We've got DJ Mickzed on the couch today. How are you doing, man?
They start over.
Huh?
Don't say Mickzed, say Mix.
Mix. My bad.
He's making me nervous.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the couch and we're here with DJ Mickzed or Mix. They had it again.
One day I'll have OnlyFans, but not yet. I will need to secure the bag, bro.
Catch me, I'll be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me, one day whipping in these Benzes. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Hey, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, drowning in ambition now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the couch today. We are here with DJ Mix. How are you doing, man?
Nah, I'm all good and yourself, can't complain, man.
Great, man. I'm glad to have you here. It's been a long time in the making. You're here. How has your day been so far?
My day has been busy. I mean, you need to be busy. You need to stay consistent. So, I mean, yeah, I tried fitting you guys in, and yeah, now we're here.
I'm glad you made the time for us, man.
Nah,
really
thank you for reaching out to me. I mean, I really appreciate it.
We really want our, audience to meet you. You are an inspiration in the music industry. We love your music, and we're glad we're getting the opportunity to meet you.
Nah, thank you so much.
Get a look on the inside, trying to figure out who you are as a person.
You're trying to dig in deep here in my life.
We're trying to get
that's
the buckets.
That's how we go.
All the good stuff, and hopefully inspire some other people that want to do the exact same thing that you done.
Yeah.
And maybe you can help somebody as well.
No, exactly. I'm sure that's what we're all about, trying to uplift each other. I mean, not to work against one another, but to uplift everyone that's trying to step into the industry, that's trying to make it out there. Because I'm sure not everyone wants to be in the books forever. I'm sure there's people that want to find their talents. And I mean, that's what, like people like me, there's other people out there that can inspire those people to get out there and to just like open up and spread their wings.
Awesome, man. So yeah, let's start off by just like getting a understanding of where you came from and like how you became a DJ.
So I'm basically I was raised in Mitchell's Plain.
Respect, bro. Mitchell's Plain.
Yeah, from the Cape Flats.
We in the Mitchell's Plain?
Lentig, yeah.
Lentig, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
close to Winners.
Oh
close
shit.
to the police station.
Just there, Lentig police station.
Yeah.
Got to Winners.
So I'm
you
from
were born a winner, basically.
I mean,
around the corner from Winners. Born a winner. Respect.
Need to be a winner in life, bro. So yeah, I'm from Mitchell's Plain. I lived by basically my grandparents. He's from Mitchell's Plain. So my father's from Mitchell's Plain. So yeah, I've lived there about a few years before I moved out, and then my parents got married, obviously. And then, but I feel like music has always been like a part of, it was a family thing. And then I was very young, went into clubs. Always
underage,
bruh. But I mean, if you know the bounce, and
How old were you when you went to your first club?
Yo, I was 15 when I stepped into Wakker Mate.
Yo.
That was in Edward Street. Yo, just thinking about it. But I mean, we knew the people there, so yeah, it was like I'll get, because I mean they blocked me by all the clubs, other clubs. So we had to know someone by one of the clubs to actually go in.
That's who you know.
And then I went there, and I can't remember the DJ that was playing at that time, but I know that I have a feeling that I featured with that DJ on the same lineup as him now recently.
Okay.
Because it became a topic. And they mentioned that they one of resident DJs, and it's actually Jason Spikes.
Oh,
so he used to be a resident at Wakker Mate at the time. And I mean, I stepped into Vakumata when I was 15 years old with my parents. So it wasn't like sketchy. I was like, okay, I'm going with my parents, I'm safe here, man.
Parental guidance was included.
Yeah, so obviously I went up to the DJ box, went to go check like what he's doing, and I found it interesting. And only like 2 years later, I found out that my grandpa was a DJ. So I was like, okay, now I really need to like make this shit work, because everyone saw this, I'm taking after my grandpa, I'm following in his footsteps. He was well known. He was in a band, from a band he went solo, became a DJ. Obviously at that time it was vinyls and everything. And then, started doing gigs. Because I obviously started by Q DJ Academy with Shad and Jade. Obviously known as Twin Spin. So I started off by them, but they were also like, they were like my role models back then, because that time it was Winter Wonderland.
Sheesh.
And that's where all the lighties went, man. Like Winter Wonderland was the thing. So, and obviously I watched videos from them, and I became like, okay, now I'm looking up to these two. And they're a year older than me. So Q DJ Academy it was. I started there, started doing gigs, for like next to nothing. Played at places for free. And funny enough, my first gig I ever did, so I did like parties, like birthday parties and shit like that. But my first, you won't believe me, but my first club gig that I actually done, not knowing anyone that was a resident at that time, but my first gig was actually at Vakumata. The club I went to.
As a 15-year-old.
As a 15-year-old.
Now, how old were you when you went back to go play there?
That was in 2016.
2016. Wait, how old are you?
I'm now 26.
26?
Yeah, I'm 26.
So you had to like grind for almost like...
Yeah, if I can be honest with you, I've basically done gigs for free. After Vakumata, I started getting more gigs, obviously being consistent on Instagram, social media, you know how it goes, and obviously who you know as well. And at that time, it's like people don't know who you are, so you need to go out there, you need to prove who you are.
Yeah.
So I went out there, spoke to managers, club owners, and they gave me like a trial run. And in this industry, it's if you start, it's all about, they want to see how much people you can bring. If you can fill your guest list with about 10 people, 5 to 10 people, you bring the people, they will obviously book you. And obviously they see how you play, how you control the crowd, if you can read the crowd. And from there it's like, okay, they'll book you again. But I went out there, having people on my guest list, walking away from the club, not getting paid. And it went on for like about 3 years. And I just saw this, and at that time I was still in school. And I was just like, okay, during holidays I'm gonna work. Use that money, petrol money, because petrol. Your parents already invested in you for so long.
Yeah.
So now like, you can't be driving around for free. You need to give fuel. You need to contribute somewhere. And I gave my petrol, and like I said, I was being consistent, playing every week. I've reached out to people that turned me down. They were like, nah, you're not on that level yet. Or they don't wanna work with you, because in today's life it's all about, if you're on that level, they're gonna book you and stuff. And now today that's the people that's reaching out to me now, and it's like begging me to be on their lineup. And
this is a saying like, the hungry don't get fed.
Exactly.
But like once you on top, and then everybody wants to give you.
Exactly. It goes like that. And I feel like also like there's a lot of people that's out there that don't know what the how it is to be hungry.
Yeah.
To be hungry for gigs, to be hungry for events. But that's everything, just like that.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, yeah.
But now that speaks about like you as a person. You had like that drive, you had that hunger, you knew what you wanted. And
like before I started DJing, I was actually into modeling. I used to do.
Now I can see it. I can see it. The man with the green eyes. The fade is always on.
The fight needs to be in, bruh.
It's Friday.
The fight needs to be in. I
We had
mean,
like a little chat before we actually sat down.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
man was telling me that every Friday he gets that fade in. His fade was
yo,
like how did that come?
the fight
come
became
about?
like a tradition. Like it's a must. On a Friday, a fight is the thing. I always stood by your image. Your image is important. Especially with myself, I'm always facing people, always facing crowds, always interacting with people, whether I'm behind the decks, whether I'm off stage. It really doesn't matter. People come up to you, they want to take pictures. And I mean, as an artist, as a DJ, I need to set that bar for myself and be like, look, yeah, I need to look presentable. I can't be looking like, I mean, someone that's from the streets. Like just like laxy daisy, because at the end of the day I need to, like, I mean, there's people that looks up to me, man, and like we said, I need to be inspiration to others. And I mean, that's all what your image is also about, man. You need to look the part, you need to play the part. And I mean, that's where the faith comes from. The faith needs to be in at all times.
What's the saying? If the fade is in, then the kinders come, no?
Yo, that's a bitchy fire. I mean,
Only jokes. But you so fast forward now 3 years, like you were grinding, doing your gigs for free, you were struggling, and now you're just like, you know, doing your thing, you're growing, you're becoming more and more regularly in the clubs, and you're just getting better and better events.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like I'm still at that learning. Like I'm still learning a lot about the industry. I've seen it all already. Seen how this industry goes, what goes for what, and it's also all about who you know also in this industry. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's also like you getting yourself in like, I mean, it's like you basically have that shortcut, man. So if you know people, you have a shortcut. You get into the back door much easier than having to come through the front door, working your way through. So I mean,
we had Grimehouse on the couch when we did an episode.
Okay.
And he said that he basically experienced depression from music, and he explained that there's like 200 people that wants to get an hour, and there's only 8 slots
exactly.
every hour.
No,
so
exactly.
it's a very competitive industry, and everybody is fighting for like a small piece of the pie. So now, what makes you different from, you know, the other people?
I think what makes me different is just basically who I am. I mean, I came from humble beginnings. I need to stay humble. I need to, obviously, there's people out there that's messing up the game big time. I mean, they're stepping into the game. They don't know what it is for growth, man. They don't have the growth. So they're stepping into the game. They're charging like their rates are crazy. So I mean, like I said, humble beginnings. Like you need to start from the bottom. I mean, Drake said it himself.
He said it best.
Yeah, we need to start from the bottom. But yeah, that's basically about it. There's people that's out there that's I mean, everyone's hosting events. I mean, everyone's becoming a DJ today. I mean, in today's time, we need plumbers also. We need like electricians, bruh.
Like we need to tell some of these kids, you know, we need plumbers, we need electricians. Not everybody can be.
I mean, you can't
DJ
be
mix, man.
I mean, you can't be a plumber and start laying bricks here, bruh. So I mean,
you need to lay bars, not bricks.
Exactly. So I mean, I'm sure they need to find their talent, but now I feel like DJing is like the thing. So like everyone's just becoming a DJ. I think that's the easy way out, man.
Yeah, no, but like you look at it as like, you know, this easy thing, because it's like all the girls are like DJs, you get like good money. It's like, you know, you get these benefits.
That's all the girls.
Nah, come on, man. You know, you on the front of the club, everybody's like shouting to get
okay, I mean,
they're taking videos of you. You get free.
You do have the attention of a lot, and I mean, a lot of them throw themselves at you.
Now you see the.
But I'm not taking it as me as a guy. I'm taking it also as a.
They like the position.
As an artist itself, because I mean, whether you're a female, if you're a female DJ,
You say the guys be sliding in the girls.
I'm sure.
DJs.
I'm sure.
We'll find out, to be confirmed.
I'm sure there's people in the studio that can confirm that. But I mean, it's a give and take, man. It's a give and take, but you also don't want to see him to go like for the easy ones. I'm sure there's guys out here that want to work for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of those guys that want to work for it. You don't always want to go for the easy way.
Yeah, I think Kanye always said if the pussy falls on your lap, it's a curse. But if it if you work for it, it's a blessing or something
it's a
like that.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah, so you want that chase as
Nah.
yeah. But okay, so you're doing all these events and you're building up your reputation. What is like the future for DJ Mix? Like, where are you gonna be like in 5 years? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, we leave it in God's hands. We leave all our plans, because I mean, our plans don't always work out, because He has always better plans for us.
You got the brother in the house tonight.
Nah, at the end of the day, like, because I know, I'm speaking of experience, where I've had so much plans for myself, for where I want to be, where I see myself in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, and then you always have God be like, bruh, what you want is not what I have planned for you. So then it's a whole U-turn, it's a detour, bruh, where you come to roadworks and you see that detour sign, and it's just like, nah, you need to go that way.
Short lift.
Yeah, so I think I know what I want for myself, but I pray about it. I leave it in God's hands. He knows what's best for me. He will obviously have these obstacles that's in your way, but I mean, you wouldn't put obstacles in your way if He know that you're not able to accomplish it.
Yes.
So I have this whole events thing going at the moment that's called Mickzed Out. So it obviously comes from my name.
Of course.
Yeah, so I needed to put my name in somewhere. So I started with the first one for my birthday, which was in July. I had Taylor as my headliner.
Okay.
Went really well. I had it at Destiny, one of the clubs that's popping at the moment in Cape Town.
And you were regular there?
I'm a resident DJ. I mean, we get to feature on the lineup with a few good DJs, such as you have Kremlin, you have Liam Hans, you have Ryan the DJ features almost every first Thursday on the lineup. So I mean, like, Destiny is really a good spot, and I was always like, okay, seeing that I'm a regular there, I'm a resident there, that's like my home. They treat me like family. I see them as family.
Plus they have like nice girls dancing on the
obviously you had to take note of it.
You get like distracted when you're like DJing there and there's like two girls with like the biggest asses you've ever seen, just like breaking it down there. Like, do you get distracted?
It is a distraction, but I mean, it's also there for the image, man. The image is there.
Like, don't look like you have to like get yourself,
you need to stay focused.
In the zone there.
But I mean, so it was also I felt it was the right thing to do to have my event at Destiny. So I am having another one now in December, the 9th of December. So I mean, if you would like to pull through,
pull up, guys.
Pull up. It's gonna be at the address that's in Athlone, the 9th of December. It's on a Saturday, so I'm sure people don't have work. I'm sure they're gonna take off. It's festive, like they said, it's festive here buiten. So yeah, my main thing about this event is basically mixing it up with genres, mixing it up with different DJs that don't feature on lineups as often as what people see them. Like, because I mean, you can go out, you can, how can I now say, if you're consistent DJ, man, and you're not like out there, I mean, you can go to clubs, you can see them there. You can go to clubs that they run, you can see them there. So I'm trying to look for DJs that's not, I wouldn't say they're not consistent, but they are out there, they are grinding, but you're gonna find them at like big events, at festivals and shit like that. So yeah, that's my main focus is currently now on my event, basically pushing it, having it grow, because I am working with a company also that's called LRI Productions. So I actually did work for them during festive not during festive, during COVID. I was doing work for them, so like there was DJs that was busy dying out during COVID, and then they reached out to me and they were like, look, yeah, how about you come work with us? We were doing like this all online. That time it was online. You need to buy tickets online. You need to lam in your own lounge, watching shows. I didn't feel quiet at all because I felt like I was fucking playing for no one, bro.
To be a DJ in my lounge. I wanted to be there in front of the crowd.
I felt like I was playing for no one. Like every time I'm looking into a camera, like I feel like I'm just me and the camera. Yeah, like I'm not. There's no audience, so I need to hype myself up.
Yeah. How do you do that though? How do you hype yourself?
I don't know how I done that, but it didn't last long.
Luckily.
Because I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. And then I started going into restaurants. Started playing at the restaurant in town. From there I played at Primi Piatti. And that was like my residence spot during COVID. And big shout out to them. Like I was moving there tight though, like, cause I obviously ate for free there. But yeah, so I am getting back to your question. Like 5 years, like I said, leaving it in God's hands. But at this moment, I'm focusing on my growth as in this industry. I'm trying to push I'm still at the end of the day from where I started, pushing myself to where I want to be. I'm not where I used to be.
Grateful for where you are.
Yeah, for where I am at the moment. My name is out there. People know who I am. People know who I am in the industry. I've grown my name. I've got to connect with so much people also at the end of the day. So, I mean, at the end of the day, people can come to an event. Someone can come to an event and be like, look here, I want this brand. They can come as someone that's just coming to party, but they're also having events. And they could come up to me and be like, look here, bruh, I actually want you to feature at my next event. And I mean, that's where it all starts. You growing your bond or your relationship with that person. And from there, it just continues however you make out of it.
But thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you so much for once again having me.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure and it was awesome meeting you. So where can people find you? What's your Instagram?
Yeah, you can find me on all social media. You can find me on Instagram at DJ Mix, Facebook DJ Mix, Twitter. One day I'll have OnlyFans, but not yet. I will need to secure the bag, but now thank you so much for having me. It was fun. I'll definitely, I'm sure this is where our relationships now starts. It'll only grow from there.
Awesome,
never know, maybe we'll be shooting my OnlyFans.
Collab on the OnlyFans video.
You do? Now, thank you so much, Shot, for having me. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man.
Awesome.
We're gonna take our photos, guys.
Let's take a photo.
Sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, drowning in ambition now. Wet, turning all these tables now. Blip, burning all these bridges down. Lit, catch me, damn.